Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of DataLogix. In this video, we'll be continuing our DAX series, of which this will be part 2. So in the previous part, we have explicitly seen and understood what exactly is a DAX, and we have looked on some of the functions like all and calculate. So if you didn't understand those functions, I would highly recommend you to go back to our previous video, watch it, understand it properly, and then come. So in this today's video, we are going to look into a new function called ALLEXCEPT. So I have this data set loaded in my Power BI desktop. Here on the right hand side, you can see four filters which are ship mode, region, category, and market. So suppose if you are working in corporate and your manager comes to you and says, hey, I want to have a comparative analysis of total sales versus the total sales made by category and market. How you will deal with such situation? Can you pause this video for a second and think for a moment? I'm sure that you have guessed it right. So it's the all except function that we will be using in this case scenario. So for doing that, I will first create a new measure. This total sales measure which you are seeing, I have created it by using all function, which means that none of the filter mentioned here will work on this measure. So I will create new measure called sales market category. So I will first use calculate the way we have used in previous video. I will give the expression sales. In filter section, I will use all except function. Except function. Then it will ask me which table to use. There I will insert sheet 1, column name, market, and category. So basically what this means is that apart from market and category filters, none of the filter will be used. That's what all except means. It's basically opposite of all. So I will close this function and simply press enter. So it will take some time to create that measure, and once it's created, we can drag it into our canvas, turn it into a card mode. So our sales market category measure has been created. So on this measure, only market and category feature will work. Apart from that, no other filter will be working on this measure. Like I will show you. If I press on any field in region, it will be unchanged, just like the total sales measure. So that was all for all except function. Now, in addition to all except function, we are going to see one more function, that is filter function. This time your manager again comes to you and asks you that this time I want to find the high value region sales of North, where the category to be included is electronics. Sales amount should be greater than 5,000 and the region obviously should be North. So in this case, how you will tackle this case scenario? So in order to solve this problem, we'll create new measure which is high end North sales value. We'll be using calculate. We'll be mentioning expression as sum. Sheet 1 sales. We'll be mentioning filter function, because when we are using filter function, it's very important that we mention a base table as a reference. So here our base table is sheet 1 table, so we will mention that sheet 1. Then we will explicitly mention the conditions, which is sheet 1 category, which should be electronics. Another condition was the sales amount, which should be greater than 5,000. And the last condition as specified by business manager was the region should be North. Okay, North. So we will close the bracket and simply press enter. So in this way, our high North sales value measure is created. So that was all for filter function. Thank you and have a nice day.